What's going on, everybody? This is Jeff with Altcoin Buzz. So today we're going to make a video that we've been making for a while now. This is kind of a series, but I haven't made this video for some time now. This is how I would invest $1,000 today. It's kind of a fun one, and we've made a couple of these. You can see them on our channel. Now, just remember, this is not professional financial advice, okay? And this is also for somebody who's looking to invest for in a long period of time, 6 months to a year at the minimum, okay? If you're going to take out these positions here and expect them to go up, some of them will, some of them will not, in the short term, I think that's a little bit, just not reasonable. So we're going to say give this 6 months to a year, and we'd like to think that in a bull market, these positions will go up in a nice way. So the first thing we're going to do to kick this off is we're going to buy Bitcoin. So we're going to invest in Bitcoin. I know a lot of you guys are not too big on the Bitcoin core fees. I've seen them as anywhere from $5 to $40. So there is going to be a Bitcoin core fee when you transfer it. That's just the way it's going right now. But Bitcoin overall is fairly undervalued. And with Bitcoin dominance being at 34%, we've seen Bitcoin, this is something I was examining earlier. We've seen Bitcoin do this before, where Bitcoin dominance closed to below 40% and then pulled up to around 62%, 61%. And now it's sitting at 34%. So my anticipation is that at some point in time, someone, somewhere, some whale, some institution is going to push Bitcoin, because when Bitcoin goes up, the market goes up. If Bitcoin goes stagnant, the market doesn't move. So Big Daddy, whatever you like to call her, Big Mama, Big Betty, Bitcoin, she's gonna have to pull something out of her hat, and she's gonna move. So that's just what I'm anticipating. I know some of you think it's going to go to 8,000, maybe 5,000, but this is just kind of my assessment. I think that Bitcoin dominance is going to probably do what it did last time, where it closed and then it pulled back. But I don't have anything to know for a fact. This is just my theoretical analysis. Is that Bitcoin, when it starts to run, Bitcoin dominance is going to increase, and that means that Bitcoin is going to make a run. Now, give it 6 months to a year, at some point it will run. So we are going to put of that amount of money that we're buying $1,000 in Bitcoin before we fork it. We're going to keep $500 in Bitcoin. So I would just say, just hold $500 in Bitcoin here. Okay. Then what we will do, we will take 5 positions. Or wait, we'll see. Let's see how this pans out depending upon the circumstance. I've already picked out my coins that I'm going to use, but I want to take a look at the current market conditions to fully analyze it. So the second pick that we're going to take is going to be Stellar. This is Stellar Lumens. We talked about this yesterday in the video. Stellar Lumens has really been moving, and it's kind of like Cardano. It's been as high as 92 cents. It's like Cardano and Ripple. Cardano meets Ripple minus the banks. The reason I say that is because they actually say that, or someone has been saying that Stellar is going to make Ethereum irrelevant, which is similar to what Cardano thinks is going to happen. I think that's wild. Someone made a comment. They said that they think Stellar Lumens will make Ethereum look like AOL and MySpace, both of which are no longer around. But there's Vitalik. As long as Vitalik is on Ethereum, Ethereum will not go will not go away, straight up. That guy's way too creative. He's the one who brought decentralized applications to the forefront. To say that some new platform is going to come along. Now, Stellar Lumens is not new, from Jed McCaleb, who also founded Ripple, would be... what I'm saying is to suggest that Vitalik and Ethereum will go away is kind of preposterous, even with Stellar. But being that this is a decentralized application developer platform and a microtransaction solution, it is a very impressive cryptocurrency. That's why it's sitting at number 6 right now. It is a coin, it's not a token, so that's important to notice. And you can pick this one up on Upbit, Binance. I recommend Binance for this, but you can also do Kraken. But I do recommend Binance. If we can get it all, if we can get this to where you only have to really send your money to Binance and maybe one other exchange, that would be ideal. So I'm going to try and set that up so that you don't have to lose too much of your Bitcoin fees, right? So I would take out, let's do $200 into this one. So 200 of that would give you just about 300 Stellar Lumens. So you get about 300 of these coins, which is crazy because when I flash back to when Stellar Lumens was only 2 cents, you could get a lot more Stellar for 200 bucks at 2 cents than you can at 62 cents. But Stellar Lumens currently sitting at 62 cents. You'd get about 300 of these. And I like Stellar Lumens as a project long term. You can even check it out, their website. You can see these guys, number 6 coin. Stellar money, move money across borders quickly, reliably, and for fractions of a penny. You can see micro payments, mobile branches, mobile money, services for the unbanked. So they're not really like Ripple, actually, but they have the same creator of the coin, Jed McCaleb. So you can Google search his name, but you can also build with Stellar. Okay, it's a very interesting project here. I would suggest you put 200 into that. So that uses up 700. So most of your money is going to be tied up in Bitcoin and Stellar straight off the bat, right? Okay, so now let's go ahead and take some more ambitious positions. I was going through this list looking for some solid buys. I do like IOTA at this price range. I just think it's undervalued, but we're going to skip IOTA because we don't know where the bottom of IOTA is right now. And they've been taking a couple hits left and right, so I'm going to ignore IOTA on that. And I'm going to move all the way down into this range here. And the problem with going down here when we go deep is that means they're going to be on different exchanges than Binance. But the two that I really like in this range, okay, let's see if we can get them. Look at Simple Token. Wow, Simple Token's fairly priced right now, but we're going to pass that. So I'm going to go ahead and put you guys in DeepBrain Chain and Theta Token. But let me make sure that the exchanges, because I don't want to put you in too many different exchanges. So DeepBrain Chain is on KuCoin. All right, that's good. Theta is not going to be on KuCoin yet. We're going to have to pass Theta Token. This one, if you wanted to get into a coin that's sitting in a pretty good position at this price, you'd have to get on Gate.io. I don't know about Huobi or OKX, but it's a great coin. But DeepBrain Chain, I'd say take out a position on DeepBrain Chain, and that would be on KuCoin, okay? So if we take a look at DeepBrain Chain, what a name, DeepBrain Chain. I'm going to say go ahead and take out $100.
As we all know, the AlphaGo Co-ed 5 greatest world.
Okay, that video is not very well produced. But this is a project out of Asia, and I like it. I think it's a great buying opportunity at this price. Leveraging blockchain technology, we developed a decentralized, low-cost, private AI computing platform. We also provide perfect peripheral products. The DeepBrain Chain token, DBC, is traded via smart contract based on NEO. So this is a NEO project. The mining node is incentivized through a system of design through smart contracts. So you can see that this artificial intelligence platform has flexible computing, privacy protect, and security. Outstanding advantages. We were awarded first place in the enterprise sector of S&P 2017, the Chinese Man-Machine Dialogue Evolution. There were more than 30 30 national top AI teams participating in this competition. So they were awarded #1 for artificial intelligence development, as their scientists were. Mode innovation, product landing. We created DeepBrain Chain cloud platform, which acts just like Amazon's Alexa. There are lots of applicants in the AI skill store and more than 100 clients using DeepBrain Chain. You can see their team here. The problem with this cryptocurrency is they're unable to convey their full-blown message in English. So they're not correctly putting out their message to the English community or English-speaking community, but they're very ambitious in the Asian amphitheater. So if you go to their white paper, you can see here their vision. The vision of DeepBrain Chain is to provide a low-cost, flexible, safe, and decentralized artificial intelligence computing platform to artificial intelligence products. So you saw how they compared it to Amazon's Alexa. I've used Amazon's Alexa. It's great for analytics. It's great for doing a real in-depth dive into your web presence. So DeepBrain Chain can make the artificial intelligence neural network operation decentralized and distributed over the mass nodes of the whole world through blockchain technology. Thus, the cost is reduced by DeepBrain Chain coin emission and idle computing resources, and it is less than 30% of the cost of the user's self-built neural network server and less than 50% of the traditional artificial intelligence centralization cloud computing platform. They use smart contracts. So the threat of artificial intelligence has been the sword of Damocles hanging above the human head, and various science fiction movies have thrown out artificial intelligence to threaten survival of human beings. Famous physicist Stephen William Hawking and crazy entrepreneur, they call him crazy, Elon Musk, has issued artificial intelligence threat theory. Although technically the threat still requires years of technological development, if we can build technical specifications from a very early stage, the benefits of human development will only be greater. We believe that smart contracts are likely to be an important solution to future threats of artificial intelligence. So if you don't know what a smart contract is, basically it's a set of code that executes based on certain commands that are already written into the code. And you can put smart contracts into AI, whether it be maybe a robot that is functioning based on artificial intelligence, or algorithm. Most algorithms function on something similar to a smart contract. So DeepBrain Chain, obviously, working in the artificial intelligence arena is very interesting. So $100 into this, that leaves us with $200 remaining, right? So let's see what else is on this list and see where we go with this. I've mentioned Utrust before, and I've also mentioned Modem before. We're going to dip a little bit lower, and we're going to go towards QLink. I talked about QLink the other day, and I'm going to go ahead and recommend, ooh, wait, up 41%. Wait, 14%, huh? Up 14%. Let me see where it's been. I think we recommended it down. All right. Yeah. Let me make sure you can get it on KuCoin. Yeah, you can. So you can get it with Bitcoin on KuCoin. Save you guys on that transfer fee of Bitcoin. And yeah, I like this coin at this price. This is a mobile solution. I think it's got a lot of room to grow. And the world's first decentralized mobile network, QLink, a decentralized mobile network, is dedicated to constructing an open source telecom infrastructure on the blockchain. Telecom industry decentralizing process. Wi-Fi sharing is what I like the most about this opportunity here. Decentralized base stations with mining capability is cool if you like to participate in that. Repackaged data for content distribution. That's not really anything new. And neither is Wi-Fi sharing, but bringing the mobile telecom industry to the blockchain, that is great. And the fact that they are another project out of Asia gives them a leg up, especially if they're able to execute on this roadmap that you can see here, which they've already executed on a lot of this. And here we are in Q1. So they have the SMS and Wi-Fi product and publish SMS Wi-Fi SDK. In Q2, Q3, so they have a roadmap that gives you some insights into what you're investing in. It's a telecom solution, bringing that blockchain technology to that arena to expedite the innovation. And that's why I like QLink, especially when it's at this $100 million market cap. So I think if you take out $100 worth of QLink, that'll give you around just over 200 QLink coins. I think you'd be pretty happy with this investment 6 months to a year from now. Same with DeepBrain Chain. I've actually made videos in detail about both of those. If you want to search our channel. People like this Oyster Pearl. It's an interesting product. I like this Grostal coin, especially at this price. I like Self Key. I'm looking for something that I can that's also on KuCoin, so you guys don't have to bounce around too much. This Datum, I really like Datum, but I don't think it's on KuCoin just yet. Let's take a look here. Is KuCoin or is there it is? But that's yeah. So let's get Datum. Let's put another $100 into Datum, especially at this price, $63 million. I think Datum's got a lot of room to grow. Take back your data is basically what they're doing. They're saying that your data has been in centralized hands for too long now, and it's time for you to own your data and have a say over where what's going on with your data, right? Datum is a decentralized and distributed high-performance, no SQL database backed by blockchain ledger. This technology allows anyone to securely and anonymously back up structured data from social networks, wearables, smartphones, and other IoT devices. Datum provides a marketplace where users can share or sell data on their own terms. Who do you know that's using your data without you having any say over it? So you can support something like Datum, who's saying, well, no, let's put it back in the hands of the people whose data that is. There's just some concerns about data. I mean, pretty much anyone on the internet these days can pull up a whole profile on you, and you'll be like, well, I'd rather people not know all those details about me because, you don't know who's searching for you, right? But there is that information that's available. And it's not just that. It's what you like. It's what you say. It's what your flavor of the week is. And so something like this that's striving to put the data back in your hands, decentralized data is really interesting, and that's why I like this. If you see, let's see, what do we got here? You can go through here. You got Datum interviews with Tiho from Arcane Bear and Box Mining, Michael from Box Mining. You can watch those on their website. Here's the team. They've got the transparency of who's on the team, who's doing what for them. I just think it's undervalued, really. We've seen it as high as 12 cents, 13 cents. I think in 6 months, this is another one that you'll be pretty excited for. It does have a high circulating supply, soon to be total supply. But, you can also adjust that amount of Bitcoin that you hold on to. I know I said go ahead and hold $500 worth of Bitcoin, but that's assuming that you guys are new to the market. Ooh, Bitcoin just went up pretty steep right there. Was that a big climb for Bitcoin right there? Let me take a look at that. Bitcoin just climbed. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that little climb right there. So I just feel like Bitcoin's getting ready to go, but I mean, you're not gonna really. Well, I don't know. They say Bitcoin could go to 40,000 by the summer. That's a cliff high projection. That would be almost a 4 times gainer just from now till the summer. But I think that Bitcoin dominance is kind of low compared to where it usually is, suggesting that it's got upward movement. Like I said, I know there's some people out there who are saying that Bitcoin could go to $8,000, $5,000 range even. If Bitcoin pulls back and goes down and altcoins go up, that would be really interesting for Bitcoin, just the whole way of the market. But I think people the architects behind cryptocurrency understand that Bitcoin's got to move because it's got the name recognition in order to move this market and get the mainstream adoption going that the whales and all these other people are looking to have happen. When Bitcoin moves, it's great. I mean, you guys already know if Neo goes up 5 times, people don't care. No one knows about it, right? But if Bitcoin goes up 5 times, everyone knows about it. Everyone is messaging me. They're like, "Oh, Bitcoin's down." So you see where I'm kind of going with this, and I think the people who are the whales that benefit from the growth of this market, that invest and push the Bitcoin price, I think they kind of already know that. And with the futures market being in place, Bitcoin's probably due for a rally in either Q1, Q2, Q3 timeframe. I would say we probably wouldn't have to wait until Q4 for Bitcoin to run at some point, but the plan that we're outlining here is a 6 month to a year plan. Remember, this isn't financial advice. My name is Jeff with Altcoin Buzz. You can follow this channel if you like videos like this and stay up to date with us. Also, hit that bell next to the subscribe button to get notified. Check us out on Twitter. We're definitely a growing community with a lot of engagement on our Twitter page right now. That's Altcoin Buzz IO. Make sure you hit the IO, Altcoin Buzz IO. And you can check us out on Steemit at Altcoin Buzz IO also. But top ICO right now, a lot of people think Bitcoin, many of you think Bitcoin has upward movement. Almost 10,000 people voted in this poll and think that Bitcoin heading to 15,000 is more likely than Bitcoin heading to 8,000, although 17% think that it will go to 8,000 and then hit 15,000. Here's another one about between UTrust and DeepBrain Chain. It looks like, I mean, this has been close. There's a lot of votes here, 15,000 votes. You guys like UTrust. So if you want to swap out DeepBrain Chain or UTrust, they're interchangeable both on KuCoin. But I went ahead and said that I think DeepBrain Chain is going to be the one to go for. I do hold a position in both, though. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to make this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and we'll see you guys next time.